Good morning! We are on to day 9 and I was in Aberdeen last night. I slept in because checkout wasn't until noon, so I decided to sleep in and it was glorious. I woke up about 9:30, had a shower, got ready, sat and watched a little bit of TV, did some knitting, and now I'm leaving and it's noon. So I feel really good. I was gonna do Brechin Castle today and Glamis and then go down to see Christine in Tayport, but I think what I'm going to do instead, and I was gonna do Balmoral today too, but instead I'm gonna do Balmoral tomorrow on my way back to Drumtochty. And then on my way leaving Drumtochty, on Thursday I think I'll do Brechin, because they do tours at 2 and 3:15 in the afternoon, so I'd have to go down to Glamis and then back up to Brechin and then go back down to Tayport, which doesn't make any sense at all. So I'm going to do Glamis and then I think I'm going to hit up the Percy Gin Distillery again, try that again, and then go and see Christine in Tayport. Have a really easy day and don't stress myself out too much and kind of just mellow. Yeah. It's gonna be a good day. Really good day. The sun is shining so far. There are some clouds in the sky, but I predict good things for today. So I will talk to you all later, and I'm really excited about Glamis today. And at least I know where the Percy Gin Distillery is, so that when I get there, I'll know where I am. So I'm off. Let's go. Here we are at Glamis Castle. So this is Glamis, spelled G-L-A-M-I-S, and it's where Elizabeth, the Queen Mother, grew up. So that's where we are today. We've just done a house tour, it took about an hour, and we also got to see her coronation robes that she wore when her husband was crowned king, which was fantastic. And in the courtyard to the right, we have the 3 witches of Macbeth. But interestingly enough, Glamis Castle actually didn't exist when Macbeth occurred. So there's no bloodstains in the castle or anything, despite what you may or may not have read or heard or any of that lovely stuff. Sorry, I got an itchy nose. I'll try and cut that bit out. So yeah. I like all the turrets, all of the roundy turrety bits at the top. They're kind of my favorite. And it is still lived in as well. The private part is over to the right. Now to just get a picture of me with Glamis Castle. I'm gonna have to set that up in a second. I'm getting better at it. I am getting better at it. So then we've also got the east and west towers. You can see them in the distance. I can't actually see the screen right now. It's quite sunny out, so there's really nothing on the screen for me to look at. It just looks black. So sorry about that. But yes, there's Glamis. So I'm gonna set up my picture, and the grass has just been mowed. I'm gonna see if I can get my picture set up and get a picture and go from there. See about going to Percy and then off to Christine's tonight. So we'll see what we can do. Bye. Good evening. I keep changing locations, so I have to keep changing camera angles, which is very entertaining. Tonight I am in Tayport, which is just a hint south of Dundee. I would say today was my least efficient day I have had since I arrived, and that's okay. I left Aberdeen at about noon, I needed a lie-in. I was in desperate need of a sleep-in, and my checkout time today was noon. So I slept in. I left my hotel room at about 11:58 and drove to Glamis, and got to Glamis about 1:30. Yeah, 1:30ish. And they run tours for Glamis. You can't just walk through. So I had to wait for a tour which was starting at 20 minutes to 2. There was a tour, and they do tours like clockwork. So that was no big deal. So I did my tour of Glamis, and you got to see the exterior of Glamis, and it was stunning, absolutely stunning. And then I sat in the parking lot for a bit and did some thinking. And I was going to try and go back up to the Percy Gin Distillery, because now that I know where it is, I'll be able to find it. But I decided not to, because it was 40 minutes in that direction, and then I would have to come back from there to go to Tayport, so it would have been 40 minutes in that direction, and then an hour and a half back down again, and I just couldn't. I honestly just couldn't. So I decided to drive from Glamis to Dundee, and then took a route through Dundee just to see downtown Dundee. I was going to park and do a little wander, but I couldn't find anywhere to park, and I was just done. I've thoroughly enjoyed the driving, and I've really enjoyed the driving. Don't regret the driving. I just needed to not. So I didn't, and that was really good. So tonight I'm in Tayport with Alan and Christine. Absolutely lovely. They live in Tayport in the old manse, and it's a Victorian built manse. The one next door is a Georgian built manse, and absolutely gorgeous, loving it to pieces. So I'm in my room for the night at the manse, and I'm just about to do my editing, and it should be good. Tomorrow I hope tonight I get a bunch of uploads, or a bunch of things done, and then tomorrow night I'm going to do my uploading. I'm not going to upload tonight. But yeah, so I'm here in Tayport. I'm in the old manse, and it's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. There's stacks of books everywhere, absolutely everywhere. There was a book downstairs that I grabbed hold of and started looking through the minute I arrived, and it's a book of where old sayings came from. So flat as pancake is in it, and a couple of other ones that of course I've been curious about and haven't known the origins of. So it's the Oxford phrase book, and you look up a phrase and then it tells you where that phrase came from and its origins and everything about it. So I had that picked up. I might pick that up again tomorrow morning and keep reading, so it should be good. To my right behind me on the wall, I'll whip it round in a second, is the calendar from Canada, which my mum sends to Christine every year at Christmas time. So that's really nice. That's always in there to the right, and it's even a picture of Calgary. So the little bit on the bottom says, canola grows a brilliant yellow in the fields northwest of Calgary, Alberta. Several small farmhouses can be seen along the highway. Below in the Calgary region alone, there are 3 million acres of cropland, and the growth of canola between 2006 and 2011 jumped 62.3%, making it competitive with other crops such as wheat, alfalfa, and barley. So look at that. And I'm in the room. And so I'm even in the room with the calendar that Mum sends to Christine and Alan every year, which is very exciting. It's all coming together, which is really good. There was a cat in here earlier. Her name is Poppy. She's not normally allowed in this room, so she was kicked out, but I would have thoroughly enjoyed to wake up with the lovely Poppy, but it's probably safer that I didn't, in case something untoward happened during the evening. But anyways, what else can I tell you? Oh, Poppy was not technically Christine's cat. She was the neighbor's cat, but Christine has had her for the last 8 years because the cat kept coming over and Christine kept taking the cat back, and the cat kept coming over. So they kept the cat. Baby sweet cat. Likes to purr. Only has one eye. I have a picture of the cat, so I will put that in for you. I went with Alan and we closed up the village hall for the night. It had been used for Highland dance classes this evening, and so we closed up the village hall, and then we went down to the old kirk, and there's a crafts fair in there Friday, Saturday, Sunday of this week. So a bunch of the paintings are already hung and ready for that, and we just took a little wander through to check out the old church, and or old kirk, because it's currently going through some renovations. So there's different bits of plywood or different boards and things around, and it's quite interesting. Anyways, I really have nothing else to report, so I'm gonna get my editing done and I'm gonna sleep because I'm quite tired. But I'm very excited for tomorrow. I don't have a plan yet for tomorrow. I have to arrive at Drumtochty tomorrow, and I was thinking I might go Balmoral and then Drumtochty. Or I might do Percy Gin and... No, I can't do Percy Gin and then Drumtochty. Disappointing. Disappointing. Because Percy Gin opened at noon and then I have to... So I might go woo Balmoral and then woo Drumtochty. And that might be a plan. That might be just what we do. Sounds like a good plan. Alright everybody, I'm gonna go to bed. So I'll talk to you tomorrow.